Hello everyone, Ari here from the Just Roll With It journal, and today I just wanted to walk you through a little bit of where I'm currently at in the process. I wanted to show you a couple of the products that I created along the way, and finally reveal the latest addition to the lineup. And I think it's looking pretty cool, and I'm excited to show it to you all. Here it goes. Now, Just Roll With It really started with an idea around creating a more fun approach to behavior change. What if we could add some elements of game, some elements of play to pursuing goals, to really living the life that you wanted to live? And the first thing I started with was something like this. It was just a tiny, thin little handout that had a couple of simple pages where you could pick a character, roll some dice, and then pursue some behaviors that you decided to pursue. Pretty simple. And from those humble beginnings, we basically kept them humble and still humble. The size of the book increased a little bit, as you can see, but it was still basically the same idea, and it was very low production quality. I was just trying to get prototypes out, trying to test them, trying to play through them a little bit, trying to see what works, where the game breaks down, what sort of information is actually important when it comes to behavior change. You'll see there started to be some slightly better art, some introduction of color, things like that. Then we moved on to our first real prototype. This was kind of where everything started to be solidified, where I had most of the content that I wanted to have in it. You see that it's looking a little bit nicer, but it's still pretty much just a paperback, simple book. But you see the introduction of some nicer typography, some nicer art, things along those lines. Now, that brings me to the final reveal, which here we've got the latest edition of Just Roll With It, a role-playing approach to achieving goals, transforming behavior, and becoming the hero of your story. I can't wait to share this with all of you. It's looking really good, really nice. We've got this beautiful interior layout where you can journal each day, where you can track your various stats. You can gain gold points, hit points. You move along a map. You do different routines that you've been putting off for, either ever or just the day, whatever it might be. But yeah, it's just a beautiful world filled with different adventures, different characters you can meet, different things to learn, different spells, as we tend to call them, throughout this book. I'm really pleased with how it's looking right now. There's still a little bit of way to go in terms of build quality. There's some things that I wasn't quite happy with in terms of the quality of the stitching and simple things like that. But in general, it's getting close. I'm super excited and I can't wait to share it with all of you. So that's it for this little update. The only other thing I will say is that we're in the process of spinning up the Kickstarter. It should be coming in the next month or so. Before I actually launch that, my next main steps are to get some interviews with game reviewers. I'm in the process of contacting some of them right now. And hopefully we'll get some cool videos walking through the book a little bit more in detail, getting some expert takes on, whether or not this actually works, how it fits into the broader game world. There's a lot of questions that I'm hoping to ask them and maybe shed some light on exactly how this fits into the broader space and maybe into your life. So that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be in touch.